contrary lifestyle. They were those who wanted to be included, so they did what they saw everyone else do. They went with the flow. They took no initiative. They felt no sense of responsibility. They only wanted to be included. They didn't want to lead the charge. They didn't want to take up arms. They wanted to watch the battle get fought, and everyone else just do the work while they stand around looking. They didn't want to be the one to make the difference. Instead, they waited for someone else to fix the problem before they decided to be a part of it. They refused to be a part of the solution, always complaining about the problem, but they never got a resolution. Because they didn't want to be engulfed in anything that's going to put stress on them. How do you live this life when you know that the devil is coming, just like he came to Jesus, looking to find something in Jesus, and he's going to come to you looking to find something in you if you ain't got nothing in your back pocket to do nothing with? How do you survive? You can't survive. So they took no oil in their lamps. They didn't want to go through nothing, Sister Hanson. They didn't want to go through no changes. They didn't want to make any sacrifices. Oh, you mean to tell me I got to do this now? Oh, I got to do that now? You mean I got to live holy? You mean I got to act holy? You mean I got to walk holy? I got to talk holy? You mean to tell me I got to be around holy people? I can't go to the places I used to go. I can't be around the people I used to be. They're just people. How should that affect me? I ought to be able to do what I want to do. God knows who I am. God knows my heart. God knows I got a good heart. Why do I have to live up to someone else's expectations? Why do I have to do what everybody says I got to do? If you can tell me where it's in the Bible, then I'll do it. Yeah, right. The same attitude that thinks that way is also the same attitude that will not do it. They will not comply. They will not live up to the expectations that are written in the scripture. They took no oil. They took no oil, Pastor. None. And because they took no oil, they found themselves in a very crazy situation. Well, the wise took some oil in their lamps. These were the ones who, when it was time to testify, they testified. Even though someone said, yeah, well, you weren't feeling that way 2 weeks ago. You were just sitting down there murmuring, complaining about how you were always sick. God delivered you, and now you want to sit up there and testify. But they were still willing to testify. These were the ones who was willing to stand up for Jesus. Ain't gonna let you sit down there and dog Jesus out. You know, some people will let you dog Jesus out. They ain't got a defense, won't mount a defense, ain't got nothing that they're gonna say. They're just gonna let you do all the talking and walk off acting like, well, you know, Jesus can take care of himself. Because they don't want no reproach coming on them. They don't want nobody putting the light on them and digging into their life and finding something that doesn't quite look right. So they don't want to draw any attention to themselves. Well, let me tell you something. Down at the 5th verse, it says that the bridegroom tarried, and guess what? They all fell asleep. Today, churches are falling asleep by the crows. Attendance is lower than it ever used to be in most churches. Churches are streamlining. I even sold a car to a pastor who asked me about a job shortly after that. Here he was making $60,000 a year just pastoring that church, and now he's having to look for work. All the people who couldn't weather the recession because they couldn't find jobs, who started feeling a little bit like maybe this whole religious thing isn't working for me, are the ones who decided to get off the boat as soon as they got a chance to spot dry land. It didn't matter if whether or not it was an island in the middle of the Pacific. They just wanted to be somewhere else beside where they were.